Hey, I hope you guys are alright. Today we're gonna talk about emotional discussions. Have you by any chance or misfortune been involved in what we can call an emotional discussion? Have you ever lost a friend, a partner, a connection due to a conversation escalating, leading to an insuperable disagreement? If that sounds familiar, keep watching and listen. Conflicts of opinion often happen. Is it the way our society works, the rules we follow to socialize, our education system? We all tend to think that we or our social circles determine the truth, the real and only one truth. This is how we gather. We match with groups of people whose ideas are close to ours instead of looking for diverging opinions that would challenge ours. We then support each other, and it gets more and more difficult to open our minds to antagonistic ideas. Fight, flee, freeze. We tend to choose the fight. You might actually still be stuck in an ongoing fight, feeling misunderstood and a bit helpless because you don't want to take the risk of damaging or ruining your relationship with the other person. So, what to do? Research, finding better arguments to convince, if not counter your partner, and show them how right you are and why you think it will work. Most likely not, especially concerning sensitive subjects. Health, politics, etc., often loaded with negative emotions and existential fears tending to overshadow rational thoughts. Unless carried properly, arguing against someone else's fears will rarely lead to a peaceful conversation. You can't prove them you are right because you are not experimenting the situation the same way they are. And deep down, do you really need to be right? Wouldn't it be okay to agree to disagree and accept the fact that you have different opinions on a topic? Isn't it sometimes more worthy to maintain peace in your relationship rather than trying to make a point and risking to lose the relationship just because your opinions differ? Sometimes it is even better to end the conversation before it gets too emotional and escalate in one direction or the other. So how can you preserve yourself and your partner when you feel that your emotions are at stake and your nerves might take over? What can you do when you see that a discussion is leading to a point where no agreement can be found and will create grudges between you? First of all, stop arguing. Change your focus. Instead of looking for more points to make and wood to add to the fire, just stop and take a deep breath. Allow yourself and your partner to cool down and realize that the conversation is not entertaining anymore. Your emotions belong to you and the same for the person in front of you. No rational attack can be thrown, as nobody can feel exactly the same way you feel. A good answer could be, yes, I do understand your point and the discomfort you might feel concerning that topic. On my side, I feel uncomfortable with the fact that da-da-da. You are recognizing the rightfulness of your partner's fears and asking them to do you the same courtesy. You are accepting the fact that you both are different people, experimenting different feelings, and needed their personal space to be respected so you can both state your opinions without harming each other. You can also compare the similar emotions you both are feeling. Your opinions might differ, but your emotions are close, and you might find an understanding that way. If you feel that a peaceful conversation isn't achievable, then you need to agree on breaking it up. If the subject is really important for your relationship, you can also agree on approaching the subject on several occasions, point per point, with a limit not to reach. A conversation doesn't have to be led in one row. People change and their opinions evolve. More than an idea to impose on someone, see it more as an idea that you want to throw to open your partner's opinion on a topic and rediscuss it later to see what they now think about it. To sum up, try to focus on what brings you closer instead of what is dividing you. If the topic is too strong, allow both of you the time to breathe and approach the subject several times, slightly tiptoeing. Do not put it in a box of taboo subjects not to speak about, as it is quite easy to fill this box, and when it is full, all your fight will come to the surface and form an uncontrollable storm. Focus on your bond, respect your partner, and sincerely listen. We tend to fake listening someone when we want to make a point. We let them speak and then place our well-crafted sentences. listen to them, and try to understand the fears or bother they are addressing you. Finally, don't forget that you do love them, and loving someone is being tolerant. Accept the possibility that you might be wrong better than the both of you might be right, as you are just living a different experience. There is not only one truth. Accept their ideas, and they will accept yours. What do you think? We hope you liked the video. Click on the thumb up if you did, subscribe for more, and feel free to share. Don't hesitate to post your questions and ideas on the section comment below. And in the meantime, don't forget to focus, breathe, rise. See you all next time.